Most cultivation novels give the main character a cheat code, but what if that power came with a literal death sentence? Meet Li Lu. He has exactly 5 years to reach the peak of power or his body will literally collapse. This isn't your average trash to genius story. It's a high stakes race where every day not spent getting stronger is a day closer to death. Welcome back, fellow Taoists. Today we're diving into the very popular web novel Absolute Resonance. It has over 1,300 chapters and they just finished it up. The story is set in the Jia Kingdom, where social status is determined by resonances, magic powers housed in internal palaces. Most of the people are born with their power, but our protagonist, Li Lu, is born with 3 blank palaces. He was a total cripple in the world of gods. But his missing parents left him a forbidden workaround called the Acquired Resonance Godly Forging Art, a forbidden technique that allows him to create resonance powers at the cost of his own life essence. Because his palaces are empty, they don't fight back against new materials, giving him infinite scalability. But forging these powers manually is a fiscal and physical nightmare. Let's talk about the magic. Most cultivators have 1 stomach in this world, but Li Lu has 2 after he forges his first water-light resonance, a rare 4th grade mix which allows him to heal while striking at the speed of light. This system is deep. We're talking about 10 seals of foundation, moving up to resonant masters, and eventually the legendary king stage, where users can fuse 3 elements at once. Li Lu's dual palaces structure makes him a resonant power glutton, letting him handle energy densities that would make normal students explode. Now this is where the writing of Absolute Resonance gets pretty clever. You know the cliche where the high-status fiancé dumps the weak hero. Well, here, the high-status fiancé is Li Lu's parents' disciple, and she is engaged to Li Lu, Jiang Qingyi, between Jiang Qingyi, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Jiangqing. Where's the... Oh, there's no E in there. Zhongqing. His fiancée, Zhongqing, is a legendary 9th grade genius and the strongest protector of their house. So together, they are heads of the house, him in name only because he has no power. People in the story are constantly coming to her and trying to propose to her and get it to annul and get her to give him up because they think he somehow is using her loyalty to his parents. That loyalty is what's keeping her there and she really doesn't want to, but in reality, she's actually holding it over Li Lu. So he's like, I also want to annul this thing. And she's like, sure, fine. Beat me up first and then we'll talk, which he can't do because he's powerless. So she gets her way. The house has a rule. You can argue and we can go fight it out and whoever wins the fight wins the argument. So she's saying to him, you need to reach a level of Earth Fiend before we even can have this discussion where you want to annul our relationship. So essentially, he's stuck. And they will get married. It's really funny and has some fun interactions. While she holds off external enemies with her 9th grade light resonance power, Li Lu has to deal with Pi Hao, a treacherous disciple of Li Lu's parents who is trying to dismantle their family, House Laolan, from the inside. So is it worth the 1,300 chapter commitment? Here are 3 early reasons why to get into the novel and see if you really like it. First is the 5-year death clock. Because he forged his first resonance power without any of his own, he had to use his own vitality to power the forge and to create the water light resonance. That left him with only 5 years left to live. He literally had to shorten the rest of his lifespan to 5 years so that he could just gain the first power. So he has 5 years left to reach the Duke stage to where his vitality will be restored once he can reach that power level, because at the Duke stage your life expectancy and your lifespan increases, and that would then allow him to regain his lifespan and continue to increase his levels and progress in cultivation. The second is strategic combat. Li Lu can't win using brute force, so he has to use 200 IQ moves just to outsmart his enemies and to outsmart the beasts and the others that he comes across. And it makes it much more enjoyable. He has to use his brain, he has to think about it, so it's not just a power smash and brute force your way through everything, because he is an underdog. Even though he gets his resonance and he's starting behind and he can go faster than everyone else, because he's behind, because he started later, he has to overcome all these odds and stuff. It's a classic underdog stuff. You can root for him and you can watch him as he uses his brain and thinks about these traps and tricks and stuff. And it's good. It's fun. It's good. It's a good read. It's well written for those kind of situations for him to shine, and not just I just prep timed it, you know? The third is complex politics. There is a lot of powers and struggles and stuff that happens behind scenes, and I love reading that. Political intrigue is way more fun to read, in my opinion, than fight scenes. Fight scenes, I think, are better in anime. Political intrigue is much better to read about, and this book has it, and they do a really good job with it. The Fight for House Lao Lao is a masterclass in political intrigue, in internal betrayal, and external pressure. Li Lu starts behind everyone else, and his high power ceiling is balanced by the fact that every step forward costs a fortune in sky gold. Listen up, fellow readers. Here's something that won't cost you a mountain of sky gold. Joining our free community over at school.com/immortal cave. Come talk about all your favorite zhuangzi and web novels. See you there. It's a unique, high-pressure alternative to the standard cultivation journey. I would give it a 7 out of 10. If you want to see a hero who actually earns his overpowered self, Absolute Resonance is the novel for you. Check it out on Wuxia World. Let me know in the comments, would you trade half your life for God tier power? And with that, I'll see you in the next one.